everybody, welcome to the Pop-Up Studio. It's me, Matthew Reinhardt, pop-up book creator, children's book author, and illustrator, and I want to welcome you to my studio. You want to get crafty? Let's get crafty, okay? I'm feeling lucky, aren't you? Let's make this awesome, oops, it's upside down. I'm not that lucky. This awesome 4-leaf clover rotating pop-up card for St. Patty's Day. Look at that. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you. I'm gonna really try hard not to do any really bad Irish accents throughout this whole thing because I'm not real good at that stuff. It all ends up sounding like, Lucky from the Lucky Charms. Oh, surely you'll be after me, Lucky Charms. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, I just did it. Oh well, let's get started making our pop-up craft. You ready? Let's go. Okie doke, here we go. We got our templates all printed out. I printed them on some nice green cardstock because it's St. Patty's Day already. So there are two types of lines on the templates. There's solid lines, and that's where we cut. So you can use scissors, or you can use a craft knife or an X-Acto knife like this. Ooh, be careful. Well, also, there's another type of line on here, a dotted line, and that's where we score. The score lines, I typically use a ruler and a knitting needle to score, or you could use the edge of a really big paper clip. This is Bessie 2 because I can't find Bessie 1. She's around here somewhere, my old paper clip that I always use for scoring, but we press along each of the dotted lines using a ruler to keep those lines straight. So that's what we do. So I'm gonna magically score and cut everything, and then we're gonna get to assembling. So let's do it. I'm feeling lucky. Alrighty, there we are. All the pieces. There are 17 different pieces, including our card, our base page right here. So there's 17 pieces total. And just want to make sure I count them all. And what I'm going to do also is just, preliminarily, that's quite the adverb I just used there. But I'm just going to pre-fold everything. And I'm just doing that just to make sure that everything sort of folds in the right way on some of these pieces. So this big piece needs a lot of folding. These other ones don't necessarily. I'm just going to pre-fold these big pieces. These big pieces right here. That's what my nephew George used to say, big, when he was little. So funny. And now he just ignores me. Oh, I just love it. Oh, well. No, I'm kidding. He does not ignore me. But he's getting older. Those kids get older, right? Okay, so we're just pre-folding all this stuff. There we go. Those, oh, and our base page, let's fold that. All right, and then we're going to get to assembling. And I think usually I like to use just regular craft glue. This is just kind of like Elmer's glue, and I just have it in a different bottle. You could also use, I don't really like using the glue sticks just because they don't always have the right amount of stick to them. You can also use double stick if you really want double stick tape. You wanted to, but there's some small areas that a glue bottle with a good nozzle. So make sure you cleaned it and test it. Let's make sure we can test this here and see if it's squirting out. Perfect. So make sure the nozzle is working well. And let's get started assembling. Now, like I said, this is a little bit more complicated. So we're gonna build the large pieces first. So this big piece, this piece? This piece is gonna go right here. And what's nice is there are labels on here. So it says glue tab P here, so those match up, and tab O, M, and N, and those all tab nicely right there. So I'm just gonna, and these are all key-in spots, see? So the shape keys exactly into those gray areas, so we know it's supposed to go there. And what I think we'll do is we'll glue down one side, but not necessarily glue down both sides, so we can get these pieces. So we're gonna glue this down. Pooey, I had the lid in my mouth. Let's see, we're gonna push those tabs down in place. Just hold them there, and then let's do this one here too. Glue tab O in place right here. The mechanisms that we're using in this pop, they are well, they're rotators. You're going to see these little rotators things. They're V-fold rotators. They're really nice, and it's gonna help make all of our clovers turn. So we're feeling extra lucky this this St. Patrick's Day. Okay, so that's all attached. So see how that moves? That's actually a layer. If we look at that, see, that's a layer. But then there are V-folds. See, look at these V-folds that push in. Look at that. Those push inward. And those are going to power our rotators that we're going to see later on. Now, it's still not attached. We're going to attach because there are some pieces that need to glue in there. So let's do that. Let's glue this piece here. And this bottom piece, which is tab S and tab T, this is actually going to, watch, this slots in just like that. And let's put some glue on the back of this tab. We're going to just slot this. See, look at it, slotting right in. You're going to see that it's going to fit. There's that tab right there. And so that's where tab T is going to be. And then tab S is going to glue underneath here. I've already put some glue on it, so I'm just going to press it. All right, now we're going to glue this piece in. You'll notice that I haven't glued on these pieces yet, just because I want to be able to get in here for you to be able to see. This is tab Q, and then it says glue tab Q there. So this is another one of those where we slot it. See how it kind of slots into each other? So let's put a little bit of glue on the back of tab Q. Just like that, we'll slot this in. And we're just going to look back there and we're going to see that. See how it kind of, see how that glues right there? And the other thing we're going to do is we're going to line it up on this side because tab R glues right there. So let's see how that's tab R there. So that should line us up really nicely. And now let's put some glue. Now we're going to look on this side. We need to put some glue here for our big tab P. And we're going to press it down. And now let's glue tab R and T into place. And everything is sort of, what's nice is putting these little guides here to line up those key-in tabs just really makes it so much easier to assemble. So we're just going to press everything into place. And we should have our main base for all of our pop-up. Look at that. It's already all built. I'll just close it and test it. Look at that. And they're just layers. Right now they're just layers and, of course, these V-folds that go inward. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miniature V-folds. See how they push them in? They're all going inward. We're just going to press it flat and let these all dry for a second.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so we've let it dry. Now we're going to glue something across here. It's this piece right here. It says V and U. And this actually flips over and glues right on top. Now you're going to want to make sure, see this little fold here? You're going to make sure that this fold lines up exactly there. And you're going to see that, look at the shape, fits it exactly. So let's just put, we only put glue in these gray areas. So I'm just going to very lightly spread it on this side, just like that. And I'm going to lightly spread it on this side. And you're going to see that this piece almost completely, see the shape? It lines up almost perfectly on top, only it covers up those gray spots. And it also, it puts this little, see this little piece here and this little piece here? It sort of hides our V-folds underneath it. See? Just like that. So there's that piece, and we should be able to fold it flat. I'm just going to press it down. Look at that. Really nice and clean. And now, oh, we have 2 more of these pieces that we need to glue on. This piece here is going to glue right here. It says tab J. It's going to glue right on top there. So let's put some glue on there. Just like that. And then this piece, we're going to turn it over. You'll notice that all these pieces that say that we've just done, they've all been turned over to fit properly so that we don't have to see any gray, so we can have a nice, pretty green pop-up. So there we go. That glue's just in place, just like that. And see, all our V-folds are still there and working. We just can't see them because they have these pieces over them. We're going to press it shut and we're going to let it dry for a second.
3 days later.
Okay, just a little reminder here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different rotating shamrocks or clovers that we're going to have turning. Ooh, just like I just made the pop-up turn. And these things, these are our rotators that we're actually going to assemble and put on here first before we put our actual clovers rotating. So let's just pick these different ones and we'll glue them in place. So this one says glue H. So let's see where the one that says H. This is H right here. And see this little shape here? That is going to glue right on that triangle right there. So let's put a little glue in that little triangle real carefully, not a lot. I almost went too far there. And then you're going to see that that little triangle shape is going to fit right on top, right like that. I'm going to get in close. Don't worry. You'll be able to see it. See, it only goes on one side of the triangle, just like that. I'm going to push this back down. Now watch. When we turn it, look, it's going to start rotating. So there's one. That's one clover. And you know what? Let's look at the letter on the back. It says tab I. So let's look which one of these says I. This one says glue tab I here. So here's what we do. We're going to actually turn it over so we don't have to see that. And see how that fits? See how that keys in? Just like that. Hard to see because it's all green. But we're just going to, that's where it glues in. So I'm just going to put some glue just in this area here. So I did that. And now this piece should just fit right on top. And I'm going to press it down. Now watch. Now look at that. That's our first rotating clover. And that's a V-fold rotator there. Let's do this one. Let's see. Tab. It's so tiny, but it says tab K. All right, tab K. Where is tab? Oh, it's right there on the bottom. So I'm thinking we turn it over and look, it's going to glue right on that spot. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue right on this piece, just like that. Turn it over and look, it's going to fit right there. Okay. So I'm going to put it down just like that. All right. Now, so see, it's this little rotator piece. It's now moving to, and you know what we need to do? Let's look at it. Let's see, what is that? Tab L. So let's look for L. There it is. Glue tab L here. Remember, we turn it over so we don't see the text. And let's find a key in spot. See, look at that. This shape right here fits that shape. So let's put some glue just on this area, just here. See where the fold is? We don't want it below the fold. So we're just going to put some glue right here like this. And we're going to stick this piece, the actual clover piece for L right there. I'm just going to press it down. Now watch. Look, another rotating clover. Look at that. All right, we got 3 more clovers to go. Let's get going. Okay, let's do this little dinky, tiny clover piece. Let's see, it says tab D. See, it's really tiny. Tab D. And tab D, we turn it over and see where that little triangle area goes? That's going to be where we glue it down. So we're just going to put a little bit of glue, and then we're going to place this on top of it and glue it just on that triangle. Make sure that when you glue this down, and all of these pieces, you don't glue over the fold. You want to be just to the side of it, because that way this piece will be able to rotate properly. Now watch this. That one's rotating really nicely. Really nice, just like that. And then let's look for, it was tab E. So we need E clover. Where's E clover? Here's E clover. Turn it over, line up the shape. Just put some glue right on this area. We lined it up. Perfect. Gorgeous. Let's see how this works. And then we're going to make sure, see how it works. Look at that. Another rotating clover. We got 2 more left. That's glue tab A. So let's look for the one that says A. This one, you can barely see it. It's tab A. Got really tiny this time around. And that's going to glue right there. See that? So I'm going to put some glue just in that spot. Turn it over. Stick it into place. Just like that. Glue it into place just on that little triangle. Make sure you don't get glue everywhere else. Now see, I kind of pull it up a little bit. You can flatten it back down. And now, if this happens and it doesn't push in, all you got to do for that V-fold is just push that V-fold in. Now I pushed it in. So now my V-fold's working. Look at that. Just like that. And we're going to just see how that little fold is. We're just going to put some glue right here on this end. We're going to find, this is B. We're going to turn it over. See, it should fit. Just like, see how it fits like that? That shape? Just like that. Oh, we got 1 more rotating. Look at that. 1 more rotating clover. We got I'm feeling lucky. Well, let's get that last one in. Now we got our last one. This is tab F, so we put a little glue on tab F, just like that, just in that gray area. And it's going to fit, look, it's going to fit right like that, I believe. Yep. See how this piece kind of comes through underneath it? All right, I'm going to press it down. See how it glues in there? So it glued. It's hard to see because it's all green, but see how it glued down? Now you can see that it's rotating. Look at that. It's rotating really nicely. And then we take our last one, put some glue just right here, just like this. Key it in. Remember to make sure that, you know, the text that is written on the clovers, make sure that it doesn't show. So you turn over each one of the clovers so you can decorate them nicely. So there we are. It's our beautiful rotating clovers. Look at that. Look at that. I just want to get a look at this again before I start decorating. Look how cool it is. So it's like we have a whole field of beautiful 4-leaf clovers. So we can decorate this in a whole bunch of different ways. We could use colored pencils. We could use crayons. I'm going to use markers. Probably, maybe I'll use some glitter too. So there's all different kinds of things you could do. Leave it up to your imagination. How are you feeling this St. Patrick's Day? I mean, you could decorate this anywhere you want. And you know what's really cool about this template? It doesn't just have to be, these don't have to be shamrocks. They don't have to be clovers. These could be flowers if you wanted, rotating flowers. They could be a bunch of other things. They could be weird, you know, blob monsters. They could be whatever you want them to be. But for our purposes today, they're going to be green clovers, 4-leaf clovers. So let's get decorating. Wow, look at this is the pop-up we made. Look, I added a little cover to our card, and then I added some extra pieces like this nice rainbow and the little gold right there with the, and I even added some glitter on those pieces. Now make sure that when you do that and you use a little glue there, you let this dry first before you close it, because if you close it and it's still wet glue, you're never going to open it up. So you got to make sure it dries. But this looks so fantastic. I love it. And like I said before, this doesn't have to be a St. Patrick's Day card. You could use this for a lot of different things. This could be little clouds. You could do like a cool sky scene. This could be flowers. But really, these work really well for like a nice, like a pasture full of like daisies or petunias or something like that. Anyways, I hope this St. Patrick's Day, you have an amazing, very lucky St. Patrick's Day to everyone. Hey, on your way out, would you do me a favor, please? Would you hit that like button and click subscribe down below if you could? It helps the YouTube algorithm and it helps us get our videos out there. So feel free to comment below because any engagement is awesome. And if you have ideas, hey, let me know, because I don't know everything to do. I need help in deciding what crafts we do next. I love your feedback. Everything I do here on YouTube is thanks to you. So thank you. I love you. This is Matthew Reinhardt saying, be kind to a stranger, think creatively, and remember, keep it poppin'. Happy St. Patrick's Day.